Alright, let's go meet these guys. Get us a new trade partner. Pasture deactivated. Okay, alright, cool. Laptop just finished uploading, so now everything I've made up to this point is now uploading. Oh boy.
Jump gate, unknown sector.
We are clean, right? Oh, well, we won't know because Heretic's ends a pirate zone. Well, at least I don't have to worry about my guns attacking the Terrans. Yeah. That was funny.
Entering system. Watchful gaze.
Explore.
Preliminary scans indicate that this system is uninhabited.
Mm-hmm. Get away from the
No
gate.
sign of boron or any other kind of life, biological or artificial.
This cannot be true. Are you certain that the sensors are not malfunctioning? It has been so long. I really thought this might be the day I finally reconnect with my kin of the Fin.
Take heart, Boron Exile. You may yet be a step closer to your reunion.
That's right, we will find these
We need
aliens.
some detailed system mapping. The task is in your hands. There is much to learn here.
Not the most exciting surprise, but preferable to the excitement of an unexpected Xenon enclave, I suppose.
What order were you given? So whatever ship I'm flying is told to wait and... Ah, it's insanely annoying. Egosoft, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. That is terrible. And I only know this happens because I'm regularly used to checking my ships. Wonder how many people have gotten killed because their ship left them behind and they don't have teleportation yet. It's about... No, this way-ish. Yeah, I think. Yeah, it's kind of been aligned to the next gate. I think that's what we're trying to find.
Preliminary data has identified some points of potential interest. We are having
really?
trouble locking on to exact locations at this range. See if you can pinpoint them for us.
You betcha. Reroute this or... Oh yeah, that ship that got blown up, that's right.
Unknown object.
Oh my! Could that be?
It is.
By the Trinity, a boron vessel.
My instinct says we should take a closer look.
Yeah, it looks kind of broken. Too broken. Buy a new one. Let me see. It's at the back. Which way is the back? I think it's at the back.
Assistant, I think you should suit up and investigate.
I think so too. I think it's at the back.
Greetings.
Dragon. Raider.
See if you can repair the panel to gain access.
It's at the
Your
front.
ship's sensors are picking up a weak energy signature amongst the debris.
It's at the front. Dokie. I should probably upgrade my spacesuit thrusters. Yeah. That'd be a cool new research item. Gotta go over to the other side, I think. Come on, how do I get in here again? Oh, down here. I probably got to it from the other side. Yeah, there we go.
Container.
Running decryption and reconstruction algorithm. The data is woefully incomplete, but it appears that this was an outpost of some manner. There are signs of an attack from several directions. It seems that the operators would have had little, if any, time to react. How frustratingly peculiar. I am forwarding all of this to our esteemed expedition commander. Perhaps he can garner more clues. I have my doubts, though.
Newmont Khaled, sir? Our team confirms that the Heretics End Gate does indeed contain the coordinates to the Kingdom End system. The timing cannot be coincidental, can it? Just after we received word from the Boron? Is it possible that their experiments were somehow related to the gate reinitialization?
Coordinates and timing are relevant, but not conclusive. The fact of the matter is that this is definitely not Kingdom End. Interstellar messenger drones are not the fastest form of communication. We do not know what has occurred on the Boron side since their last message. Theoretically, a connection between the two gates is possible, but that is just a theory. It could well be that the systems were linked in the distant past.
Yes. Unfortunately, a theoretical compatibility does not mean much in itself. If activating or reprogramming these gates were easy, I am certain I would have overcome the challenges long ago.
The split didn't exactly give you a choice over your research focus. Could this be the Boron? Could they really have unlocked jump gate technology?
Perhaps. Perhaps not. At this point, any further hypothesis will be mere speculation. Until we have more evidence, keep your ideas off general comms. If you must elaborate your theories, feel free to put them in writing.
Hold on. I think I am picking up. Oh no, never mind that. Nothing of interest here. This system's peculiar conditions make getting accurate readings rather troublesome.
Explorer, have an unidentified ship on an intercept trajectory.
Where?
This is our first contact to the newly opened network. We have no idea of who they are, or their intentions. Investigate, and if possible, make contact, but maintain vigilance.
Whoa.
Oh my!
Graphic glitch?
Aliens! Please, do not be afraid. I shall disengage my armament.
Whoa, that was a weird graphic glitch.
Greetings. I am so pleased to make your acquaintance.
Incredible! Finally, contact with our aquatic allies. Bosota, are you receiving this?
say? A boron? Truly? A living, buoyant boron? Are my ocular sensor organs deceiving me? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Bozo Tar, and I can barely recall another boron face. I have been riven from my people for that long. Will you please deign to share your time with me?
I am Mila T, adventurer extraordinaire. I would be delighted to spend time with you.
As appointed delegate of the Alliance of the Word, please allow me to extend my greetings to you and your people. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Mila T.
Awaiting orders.
I do not
Perfect
have
timing.
any official capacity as such, but it is marvelous to be seeing actual people from beyond the disconnected gates. How did you get here? Has a gate reopened? Are we connected once more? Oh, I knew it would have to happen eventually. What joyous news!
Momentous news indeed. Although we are less than clear on how this has occurred. There was speculation that the boron triggered the gate reinitialization. Messages from your scientists indicated that they were working on such a task. Please, can you direct us towards Kingdom End?
You were in contact with Kingdom End? That is marvelous news. It has been decades since we were cut off. We have heard nothing in all that time. The severing of the connection with Nishala has been indescribably distressing for all of us.
My system is in profound turmoil. To meet a fellow boron after all these years is an incandescent joy. But to find that you, too, are cut off from the homeworld is a misery.
More than you know, Bosotar. We have all mourned this loss.
Without access to Kingdom End, your Queen and Parliament, how do you govern yourselves?
After the severance, there was a period of chaos. Until a royal steward was appointed, I have had dealings with him. It would be my pleasure to make an introduction.
We must make haste. There is much to be discussed with your leadership.
Follow me, you cavalcade of curious creatures.
A boron society not headed by a queen? This is somewhat hard to fathom.
You're not going anywhere yet. Oh, there you
Indeed,
go.
Bosotar. From your own experience, you understand the pain of separation. I doubt other species appreciate the biological depth of our harmonious societal interconnection. It was worse than it is now. It used to be that all our systems were isolated. Severed, not just from Kingdom End, the Queen and Homeworld Nishla, but also from each other. Fortunately, several of our systems reconnected to each other eventually, but none received word from home. Reorganization became a necessity. The provinces adrift, as we call ourselves, were only ever intended to be temporary, but under the Royal Steward, it has grown into a comprehensive governing body. But some of us have never given up on Kingdom End. Your communication with the homeworld is momentous in the extreme. Not a soul in these systems has found evidence of where the Kingdom End even still exists.
Unknown object.
Goodness! Someone from beyond our realm. Surely this indicates that our reports are correct. The once dormant gate has indeed resumed its function and brought our province into alignment with our erstwhile allies. You must realize what this means. All the resources of the Commonwealth are now within reach. At long last, a chance to end the shortages. Pick up the pace.
I must warn you, the provinces adrift are not awash with the luxuries of the old kingdom. The pain of severance has been constant, but our economy has also suffered. The shortages of essential goods have cut deeply. Reconnection with the network may alleviate some of these issues, at least.
Teladi, you bring us guests, outsiders, with a fleet no less.
Guppy.
What have you been up to?
More than that, Royal Steward, I bring momentous news. The fleet, this Paranid-led fleet, it came from the dormant gate in watchful gaze. They have communicated with Kingdom End. They have no Kingdom End gate, but they have communication. We are connected to the network once more.
My word, if...
The delegation seeks an audience. May I?
Yes, of course. There's so much to discuss, so much to consider.
Royal Steward, would it be in order for me to accompany the delegation?
I'm sure you have other things to do. Diplomacy is not the same thrill as exploration.
Please, Royal Steward, with your permission.
Of course, Teladi. By all means, accompany the delegation.
Explorer, you've displayed some usefulness thus far. I'm tasking you with joining us in meeting the Royal Steward. I may have need of your insights.
You have clearly made an impression on the expedition commander. I sense you are becoming more central to his plans. Join the delegation. Watch this Royal Steward. I have some experiments to attend to, though I shall keep an eye on you.
Docking granted.
My ropalium near explodes with the joy of welcoming esteemed visitors. This historic occasion is the first of its kind. I am Leda V, Royal Steward of the Provinces Adrift. On behalf of Her Majesty the Queen, and as her loyal servant, it is my profound pleasure to welcome an emissary of the Paranid Empire. And once business is out of the way, I insist you join me on a more informal tour.
Esteemed Royal Steward Leda Wee, thank you for your most gracious welcome. You must forgive me. I, Numunkaret, am no Empire emissary. I represent the Alliance of the Word, a diplomatic forum and scientific organization funded by various races across the network.
My. But do you have letters patent from the Empire? The provinces adrift are in dire straits. We must negotiate terms of assistance.
I am compelled to reiterate, I do not speak for the Paranid authorities. Though we do bring news which may bring joy. We have been in communication with Kingdom End. Limited fragile communication, but communication nevertheless. Some months ago we received word from your homeworld. It was heartening to discover that the Boron Core has survived the shutdown, and learn of their most ambitious endeavor. Their entire scientific resources are focused on understanding and manipulating jump gate technology. We humbly request your permission to investigate the dormant jump gates in your territory, and to set up a scientific outpost in the region, should that be required.
There are so many implications to consider. This really is momentous. I am afraid I must decline your request, for now. We cannot be precipitous.
By the glistening waters of Nishala!
I fail to understand. We ask for no more than your permission. We certainly have no wish to be a drain on your resources.
Leda Wee, they are trying to connect us with Kingdom End. They have communications.
Teladi, this obsession with finding home is entirely yours. You may have the luxury of gallivanting around the galaxy in search of miracles, but I have responsibilities. I have the welfare of billions of souls to consider.
Our guests have already made clear that the outside network, with all its resources, has been unable to connect with our home world. The priority at this juncture is the welfare of our people, and I shall not be distracted from that.
Honored host, we will of course expedite communications with the governments of the network. I'm sure emissaries are preparing as we speak. Yet, if we could simply...
Enough, please. I understand your request, but I do not think you understand what is at stake. Please have patience, but for now, the matter is settled.
Outrageous! The Boron Queen's government itself is racing to reconnect, and you decline to facilitate? What kind of royal steward are you?
Please.
There is nothing to be gained from trading insults.
This is absurd. Our work is of the utmost importance. Your obduracy is beyond me. I shall take my leave. Heading to the dock, awaiting pickup.
That certainly could have gone better, but all may not be lost.
Indeed. The Royal Steward seems somewhat overwhelmed by the news. Maybe it's a good idea to just listen to him.
Ah, the silent one from our disappointing introduction. I regret my approach at our meeting. You see, I have not hosted a diplomatic function in decades. Unfortunately, I am simply not in the habit of communicating with anyone other than Boron, you see. We Boron converse amongst ourselves, relying on complex structures of pheromones, not just mere words. There was so much to communicate, so much to cogitate upon, yet the words failed to convey my meaning. You must imagine it like painting an ocean, yet having only a single shade of blue with which to do so.
Huh.
You are correct, of course. There is no harm in reaching for common ground. I am embarrassed to say that our defensive capabilities are woefully inadequate. Ashamedly so. Our economy is so fractured. We struggle to construct anything larger, perhaps, than a frigate. We cannot even resource and operate a full-scale shipyard. For half a century of isolation, we Boron have had little need for a comprehensive military. I fear that we are wholly unprepared for the myriad dangers lurking beyond the gate. And should word spread of the valuable equipment and facilities proposed by the Alliance of the Word, it might be akin to painting a target upon ourselves for any nefarious actors in the vicinity. One moment. I have, even now, received word of split incursions. If we had anything of value to loot, we would not be discussing skirmishes. They would descend upon us in hordes.
I don't think we need that one. Alright. Yeah, I wanted to try talking to him first, just for giggles. I should
The
have made
Protectorate has determined that this system poses no threat to the citizens of Sol or the wider network. Our orders are to deploy to a position of more strategic importance. Still, stay alert. None of us know what might be lurking out there.
The Alliance of the Word thanks you for your support. We shall proceed alone from here on. Our military friends are needed elsewhere.
The steward and I have had our differences in the past, but I had no idea who... I am so very sorry you had to witness that embarrassingly discordant display. Leader We and I disagree on much, but he is not a bad person. You know, he is just... scared. I think. He is scared of falling short. He carries the weight of the expectations of the entire provinces. He wants to keep everyone safe, and I think he fears that your expedition will exacerbate an already dangerous situation. Yes, fraught with danger, the provinces lie uncomfortably close to Kark territory. When Sanctuary of Darkness first connected to the provinces, it triggered regular attacks. We barely managed to protect ourselves with the meager military that we could cobble together. Thankfully, the waves have calmed for now. The Kark incursions eventually ceased. All attempts to communicate with these enigmatic creatures have failed, so I would hesitate to call it a ceasefire. It is more of a lull in hostilities. As you can imagine, the situation remains rather fragile.
We already did that one. Okay.
Pleasant travels.
Okay. Now we'll talk to this guy. I don't think it matters which order you talk to them, as long as you get all the pertinent information. I hope I can reload.
Who does this fool think he is? Does he not understand the gravity of our mission? Withholding his consent? We shall continue without it if necessary. You may have a point. Perhaps his simple mind cannot grasp all the variables at play. I wonder if we can help him to see the bigger picture. Yes, you are right. That much is obvious. I cannot help but wonder if there's more to the issue than that. Perhaps he is overly attached to his role as Prime Administrator of the provinces. A reunion with King Demend would inevitably result in him having to relinquish power and standing. Well, we are a scientific expedition, so our offensive options are rather limited in that regard. What we can do, however, is make assurances that any valuable equipment that is transported into Boron space will be well guarded, making it an unappealing target. Furthermore, I am prepared to place several scouts at his disposal, and to establish a network of satellites in watchful gaze. That will give the split cause to reconsider an incursion into the provinces. The situation with this steward does indeed seem resolvable, though I fear he wears my patience thin. Take this matter in hand. Go and see the fool. Perhaps you can change his mind. Ah, I understand. He is worried that our presence will stir up an infestation of the Chitterers. The Alliance of the Word is certainly prepared to provide assurances that our investigation will not leave him exposed to Ka'ak attacks.
Okay. I should have everything in order. Yeah, the rep increases from doing this correctly are really good, so...
Ah, the silent one from our disappointing introduction. Well, well, this is an unexpectedly kind offer from the Alliance of the Word. I must admit that security assistance in these uncertain times would indeed be a welcome reassurance. Your commendable commitment to peace is as welcome as it is unexpected. The Alliance of the Word is to be lauded for its respect for our peaceful ways. I must say how thoroughly reassured I am. And again, please accept my most profound apologies for our earlier miscommunication. Clearly, our values are in auspicious alignment. I am confident that you will ensure no harm befalls my charges. Please, do proceed with my blessing and my people's support for the success of your historic mission. With the gate in watchful gaze reactivated, to our knowledge only 3 more dormant gates remain in province space. One is located in Ocean of Fantasy, another in Barren Shores. The final one was discovered by scouts in Sanctuary of Darkness. If Sanctuary of Darkness sounds foreboding, you may find that the name is fitting. It is host to a significant Ka'ak infestation. Even uttering the name makes my fins tingle. Yet I must remain firm on the matter. Do not, under any circumstances, engage with the Ka'ak. Every interaction with them results in horrific conflict.
You have our word, Leader Wee. We shall do everything in our power to avoid undue provocation.
Thank you. And may I bestow upon you a gift? We have prepared for you a fighter ship. A humble gift, but hopefully it will be of use to you in the times ahead.
We are most grateful. You have been an exemplary host. Explorer, you have done well to secure access for us to continue our mission. Please, claim the scout ship as your own. Serve you well.
I think we gained Alliance rep from that also. I don't remember though. Where did I click on it? I clicked on it somewhere.
We need to investigate the dormant gates to formulate the next step of our expedition.
I thought I did.
I am already familiar with the gate in Ocean of Fantasy. If you supply me with the necessary equipment and provide me with a few pointers as to what exactly I am to do, it would be my deepest pleasure to assist.
Excellent. The Alliance shall investigate barren shores. That only leaves the matter of the final gate, the location of which is somewhat more precarious. Explore. You have excelled thus far. Put that new fighter of yours to good use, and find Sanctuary of Darkness. It seems that you are best suited to this task.
All the times I dreamt of being reunited with my fellow Boron, it never crossed my mind that they might be in such impoverished circumstances. I know that the Alliance has received communications from Kingdom End, but those were dispatched decades ago. Hopefully, they have fared better than the Boron here. I am curious about the contents of their message. Just how much of their preliminary findings have they shared with their Alliance counterparts? Once we have gained access to both Gates' data, maybe the Alliance really intends to conduct experiments from our side too. Trying to manipulate Gates would be an incredibly involved undertaking. Yet it seems as though Bankrupt is single-minded about the whole endeavor. Can you imagine the possibilities that would be open to us if we could manipulate these gates at will?
I'm staying out of the zone until they're done doing what they gotta do. Yeah, that's cool. The ship comes with a service crew.
Can I help? Goodbye.
Which one has all my Marines on it? It don't matter. I'll just steal them. Oh wow, you're quite a ways built. That's pretty cool how they do that. I thought they just magically transferred the wares from ship to ship. I didn't know they dropped them. That's pretty cool to watch. Okay, now how many do you have left? Oops, wrong button. Oh, 20 ought to be plenty.
Hello.
Okay. 20 ought to be plenty. I don't think we dropped 20. So all my stations are now got at least a module. Where did that last bunch of money come from? $36 million. We don't need any money there. Definitely can't afford to put it there. Advanced electronics, you got plenty. Claytronics, you can use some more. Drone components is okay. Holy cow. Turret components, you're alright. That might be where it came from. Holy cow. We emptied this all out last night. Wow. And it's made another $9 million. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you definitely don't need that much money. Alright. Now, who's painfully short? Hydrogen depot. Well, everybody's almost fully funded. Still can't hit accept on that one. Oh, we've got 64 million? Alright, cool. Sweet. Mr. Mako.
Entering system. Barren Shores.
I knew I could count on you.
Mission
Docking way
interrupted.
right there.
New mission activated.
Thanks to the newly opened trade routes, we have commenced rebuilding our shipyard. You are, of course, most welcome to aid us in our undertaking.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Your efforts will, of course, be lucratively compensated.
I have arrived at my designated inactive gate. I shall commence taking readings immediately.
I don't think I have a fraction of the resources on this character to build a shipyard. And my man on traders are kind of busy.
Awaiting orders.
Oh, really? Wow. Might be able to get some stuff done. Okay, let's see. Oh, you just gotta go there? I thought that was the... Okay, let's drop this satellite really quick. Oops. Mission. Set to active. Let's go drop this satellite and then uncover this shipyard. We can at least deliver some stuff. If I've got, I know I've got one at least. It's not doing anything. Oh. Let's go find this shipyard.
Unknown entering system. Great Reef.
Oh boy. Because, yeah, that shipyard will quite literally take forever to build. Unless we can help. This thing on the
Boron
map?
shipyard.
Yes, it is. All right. Okay. All right. How many manual traders are not busy? There's 1, 2, 3. All right. We need what? 8,000 Claytronics, 17,000 energy cells. And you're in Cigaris. Oh boy. Alright, it's easier to do it this way, I think. Grab them all. Confirm. Sell them all. Confirm. Sell them all. Confirm. My nearest hull parts are where? Oh boy. Yeah, here, I think. No. 18 billion? Yeah. How many do we haul? 1750. Confirm. Confirm. Flying weight. You're in Cigaris also. Okay. 18 billion. It's nice having the ships available to do this. They're getting unbusy at just the right time. Well, and then having the infrastructure to be able to supply it. Some of these guys will probably still end up with failed orders and their deliveries. Because even though I've queued them up, for some reason somebody still queues up and makes deliveries. It's really weird. But with that station right next door, we should be able to sell anything we are stuck with. Oh crap. I didn't drop him, okay. A lot of times if I misclick, it actually drops the trader you're using, and then you go, oh no, which one was it? 18. We're gonna be just a little short. That's alright. 60. I'll make a full trip just for that. Okay. Nobody else is unbusy. Where are you docking at? Where exchange? Black Hole Sun. Segaris Hull Parts. Get rid of that order, and I want you to dock and wait at this wharf when you're done, because I'm gonna put tenacity on you. Not tenacity, Mirage. I do have some of those, right? I have one. Oh boy, we need to do some Duke farming. Okay, well, okay, that'll work. Alright. Until those guys get unbusy. Blazing the trail. Okay, let's get after it. Find the inactive jump gate. Am I even in the right zone? Get over me. Great Reef, okay.
Unknown object.
Okay, yeah, we're in the right zone. Awesome.
Totally cool, man. Gonna have some new trading partners.
Yeah, that's right.
Entering system. Sanctuary of Darkness.
Sanctuary of Darkness. According to our archives, there was once a Xenon presence hereabouts in the network. I wonder what befell them.
Oh, is that so? Then we were quite lucky that our systems were not connected directly to a Xenon stronghold. There is no way we would have survived, given the state of our military.
Now, see if you can locate the inactive gate in this system.
Be careful. Take great care when navigating. We must honor our word and avoid the cup. You will also need to be cautious of the region's other hazards. I recommend that you stick close to the asteroids. They seem to be an exceptional indicator of where your ship will not be harmed.
I'm working on it. I was really afraid that CAC was going to come over and investigate. Going the wrong way. Little buddy, go the other way. Wow, that dark and murky. Maybe it'll cover my trail. You can't follow me until we get to the end. Okay, we lost it.
Unknown object.
Here it is. Approach the jump gate in the cell. Try to get a reading. You are in range. Activate your ship's scan mode now. Each jump gate has 2 pairs of nacelles. They act as caches for storing operational data, among many other things. We're still not very familiar with this technology, or who created it, but thanks to recent scientific advancements, we are able to make sense of some of the information that we are retrieving. It seems apparent that some of the data likely represents the coordinates of other jump gates.
Awesome.
Whether this means that these gates were connected in the distant past is mere conjecture. Perhaps the builders had reasons unknown to us for certain gates to hold, special compatibility. The vast majority of the data in these caches remains a vexing mystery to us all.
Still really weird that his voice speeds up and slows down like that.
Everything we can access from this nacelle. Move on to the one on the opposite side. Yes, some of this data looks rather promising. I'm forwarding all of this to our science team as we speak.
Partial failure.
Oh my! I am picking up a worrisome fluctuation in energy signatures.
Alright.
Forager.
Survive. That's hilarious.
Forager. 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 Forager.
You fought bravely, Explorer.
Yes. Your display of skill was altogether impressive. I just hope this commotion does not result in a more severe and unwelcome reaction.
Our science team has pored over the data that Neela T was able to lift from the cache. While we have not yet completed our examination of the Sanctuary of Darkness cache, it is quite obviously the most promising of the gates. Despite the additional challenges the Ka'ak will represent.
More dangerous, perhaps. But I'm afraid that things are not going well in Ocean of Fantasy either. The system's planet is devastated and completely uninhabitable.
Perhaps, once the provinces have re-established their economy, they can attempt some terraforming. For now, this expedition needs you to map out safe passage for a larger fleet to navigate through Sanctuary of Darkness. You can use nav beacons to determine an appropriate route. Just stay clear of the Ka'ak installations. And other hazardous regions, obviously. For a better overview of the task in hand, do not hesitate to consult your map.
Danger. Nav beacon.
Okay, it likes that. Alright, cool.
Nav beacon. Nav beacon.
You know, for the longest time, the community of planets thought the Ka'ak had been eradicated by their joint efforts. Recent attacks on solitary miners, and now this, prove this notion was overly optimistic.
That might be too far away. Oh, it's not. Cool.
Nav beacon.
I have no idea how far we can actually go with these. between 24 and 27. I thought it was 26 was max, but guess we can go a little farther.
Nav beacon.
Okay. Trying to steer clear of that.
Nav beacon. Nav beacon.
Okay, well, it's working. Definitely want to stay out of that white zone.
Nav beacon. Danger.
Which way is that? Okay, straight south here. Whoa.
Danger. Nav beacon.
Getting closer.
Danger.
There's another installation over here. Awesome. Awesome. Cac farming. We can get flux capacitors and Kion crystals. It'll be awesome.
Nav beacon.
Pretty awesome. This should be our last one. Depending on how far away we still are, we might need one more.
Nav beacon.
Yeah, we need one more. We're not in the circle yet.
Nav beacon.
Yes, it looks like you have found a route. Nicely done, Explorer. Everyone, move in. The expedition shall now establish a scientific outpost. This may be the beginning of a most fruitful phase in our journey together.
Alliance of the Word jumped to 9. Wow. Pretty cool. Okay, now what are we doing? Nothing. Yet. Okay, so it's time to go. But yeah, it is a question mark. That's pretty cool. Okay. Well, this time they kept all but 2, so I did a better job of spacing them out, I think. Alright, cool.
Jump gate, Great Reef.
Alright, let's go explore their stuffs so we can get them on our trade network. Oh, shoot. In the next video. Bye-bye.